You're listening to Mama's Garage Podcast.
Welcome back to Mama's Garage. That's about all we're gonna get out of host mode because now we're just gonna go because it's going. So we're just gonna go, guys. I'm sitting here with Drew Fultz. I've known you since 6th grade. I remember we sat across from each other in Mrs. Allenson's class. Might have been. I don't think it was. It was probably homeroom because you have an F last name and I have an F last name.
Yeah. I don't.
This was years ago. This was 2016, bro.
Yeah, 6th grade homeroom. What was it called? We had
They
weird
called
name
it. They
for
called that shit team time. Dude, I had Coden on the podcast and I had Garrett Skaggs on the podcast. My cousin. We're all just shitting on the middle school like for a lot of it. A lot of the episode was just talking about the communities and stuff.
Wait, you had Allens? I thought it was who's the PE teacher's wife?
Mr. Allenson. No. PE teacher's wife. Which school?
Oh wait, no, I'm 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade. No, I thought I had DeWitt.
For homeroom, there must have been English class.
Yeah. Or I don't.
Honestly,
don't.
It's been a while. Well, because I remember, so I was just like, I remember you had the white Adidas that everyone had.
No, that
and
was
I was like, bro, Drew got
No.
girl shoes.
This was so stupid. I thought I think it was the Bloomington mall.
The college mall, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
right the fuck over there.
yeah, and I go into this shoe. I think it was Foot Locker, and I saw it, and it was like next to all the LeBrons, next to all
yeah.
bro, I bought these things like 2 weeks before it was the universal
white girl shoe.
Yeah. And my dad was like, and they were I don't know a lot of tennis, so but it was like some famous tennis player used to wear these, and I was like, shit, I mean, all right,
whatever.
And then they were hyping me up. They're like, yeah, they look good. Okay. And then
like,
2 weeks later, it was like universal,
and
canon.
And it's middle school, too, because, that is such a culture shock because you're around, which we had such a weird 6th grade, but 7th grade was definitely awkward. But, I met every other elementary school kid in the district that year. In the month of August of 2016 was just a culture shock. And you're just like, fuck, because you can't cover your feet up. You're at your feet.
Yeah. And I think I just wore the ones, these Hirachis that had holes in them or something.
I had a very similar experience with backpacks because they had these really cool ones at Walmart where it was I don't know how to I forget what brand it was, but basically they had all these intricate pockets on there, and they had a very plain gray one that I had in 3rd grade, and then I was like, ooh, they have the same style in a new color. It was teal and they had polka dots on it and stuff, but it was dope. And then I got that one for 4th grade, and then some kid named James was like, why do you have a girl backpack? And I was like, well, fuck. God damn it. So then I just never wore it again. And I just wore the 3rd grade one forever. But that was a good backpack. It had all these weird side pockets and stuff. I love a good backpack. The backpack I use for the podcast is such a good backpack.
We got sponsorship?
Nah, man. But I bought this backpack with the podcast, the stuff. So, and the MacBook. So I mean, I'll sell a backpack. If Swiss Army wants to sponsor the podcast, I'd happily, cut my finger on a fucking knife real quick on that. Oops, my bad, guys. Don't do this at home. On an audio podcast where you can't even see blood.
Yeah, I wish I felt. I think freshman year, I played basketball, so I got the backpack we had to buy.
Oh yeah,
we had to match each other.
That's
the Adidas rules. We had to wear Adidas during the. Had people rolling my leg.
Yeah, which people on the pod probably don't know about your whole history, because you and I have some knee injury history, but you are the champion of knee surgery.
I'm like the Rocky Balboa.
Yeah,
knee surgery.
But don't you said last time that you're a case study?
Yeah, I am. No, I wish I could laugh. Dead serious. Still, to this day.
You're just so fucked up. They're like, we don't even know.
Yeah. No, I wish I could say it was different, but
that's exactly the case, right?
Yeah, I drive up to Indy, and it's even awkward because even more awkward because it happened. Like you remember, the first one was like 7th grade.
Yeah, I remember because you showed in health class, which we got to talk about health class
Oh,
in 8th grade.
Oh my god.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
It's a good class, man. But well, you did it because of basketball. You just got like the most. You got like plastic joints or something.
Yeah.
They break like fucking sporks. It's tough.
Yeah. So like the first one happened going into 8th grade, and that was just pretty bad dislocation. Like shit. I think I showed you the
remember
picture.
the photo. Yeah, it's gnarly. It's like poking.
Yeah, but
Not through the skin, but it's definitely like it's definitely like in Nightmare on Elm Street, like the first one, whenever Freddy puts his face towards like the spandex stuff, and it's like trying to get it's knocking on your skin. It's like let me out.
so like middle-aged moms clutching the pearl.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then right after that, they all started like coming over to me like TMZ, like taking pictures, like
Look at this fucking.
this guy's
Not even wearing Adidas.
This guy's like fucking snap.
Yeah.
I'm taking fucking pictures.
And you're like 14, 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
You're just like, God, fuck off, please.
Yeah, and then I think the next one was like a year after going into freshman year.
Damn,
It was
dude.
with Knuckles. Like we had this
He's been on the podcast.
yeah,
People know
I
Dave.
know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that episode and
You didn't see shit.
I listened to
There you
it.
go. Yeah, we're working on it. I'm
Okay.
insecure about not having a camera. Maybe by 2026.
All right.
But you're with Dave Knuckles and what? He pushed you down some stairs.
Yeah, he
Have fun, cripple.
said you didn't get enough boards, and then he took me and just threw me down this pair like mafia style. Like took the bat out and just whacked my leg. He's like,
took out. Yeah.
I knew where to go already.
God damn.
No, it was like some like travel league in the summer where we were just playing. Like it was like this excuse for the big city schools to, I guess, put like all their different schools into the best team. Because you know, like Center Grove had like 3 or something. Like those bigger city schools are like more middle schools.
Oh, okay.
Like how we
that
used to
makes
be
sense.
East and West.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but and then
I understand. They do drumline shit like that, where it's like a regional band, or it's like a bunch of different schools put together. And I'm like, okay, you know.
yeah, and I just ate it again.
Now, is it on the is it during like a jump shot, or is it like just trying to juke somebody, or
it was
you're on the bench, it just falls out of socket?
Yeah. No, I was going up for a board, and I guess I was on the left side, and I guess this dude like came like and hit me at an angle, and then it went out like to the left like that.
Oh god.
And then when I turned over because I got knocked that way, and then when I came back to the floor, it like snapped back.
Oh my god. So it was that's terrible.
Yeah.
So it was all in the air. It came out of socket, and then it came. Oh god.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is
it was
so gross.
really fast. I can't like confirm it, but I feel like one of the things I'm pretty good at is knowing if my knee is like out.
Yeah, it's
of my
fucked up.
leg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty
But-
bad.
Yeah. But
Oh wow, dude.
and then that happened.
And you remember my knee surgery thing, where it's like you're at least playing a sport where shit is it's expected to happen.
Yeah.
I was
It's coming
wearing
back.
I was wearing my Letterman jacket from Band, which is already stolen valor. And then whatever sport god, Babe Ruth, was like, "Fuck off! You're a band kid. Watch this." And so I ran from my bedroom to the kitchen with my white socks on, and I fucking slid, risky business type shit.
Nice.
My knee buckled, went to the floor, had to get knee surgery on April Fool's Day that year.
Oh.
Yeah, they got the
Yeah.
right one. We're good. But goddamn, that was just. It was also the Monday of spring break sophomore year, and so
I did. Yeah.
no, go ahead.
No. You're gone.
But I mean, it was also like a few days before state finals for drumline, and then like the Saturday rehearsal before we were like off the hook. Our guy Todd was like, "Don't get hurt before finals," and I was like, "Don't you worry, Mr. Todd Clevenger. I'm the safest boy possible." Just don't let me get in any sports jerseys. And I act up a little bit, and I fucked up real bad. But it's okay. They wrote it into the show. It was fine, but it was just embarrassing because there's no like. I've been hurt. I gotta tell you this story too, because last time I got hurt was like kind of bad enough to do that. It was because of my knee, and then I always end up in the ER for the dumbest fucking reasons. But you did want to interject, so I want you to say it first. Sophomore year, Monday of spring break.
No, I was just gonna talk about how I always had like the worst coincidences that would come up,
Like timing wise.
Yeah, like right in those, like for one, senior year picture day.
Oh yeah,
because I had 2 injuries that year, and guess what days each of those. Like you remember how our senior year we had to take pictures during the summer?
Yeah, I do that now. I don't think I went because I think I was doing band shit or something.
Well,
I don't know.
I think you could have, but it was like the makeup day that you had to go.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember, but I know that I went to the summer ones, and it happened. Like the day before it was like a Y ball, like that. You know how the YMCA would have the summer league,
Which I heard it's like from Bronson Wade, he'd be like, "Bro, it's street ball. It's like crazy out there."
Well,
The Y ball guys.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess there was probably a lot of calls that didn't go because you have like Bob Denton as a ref. I'm not saying he's bad, but I'm saying he does not want to fucking be there.
Okay,
like,
all right.
No one wants to. Yes, I get to wake up on the weekend and officiate YMCA basketball.
Go to the YMCA.
Yeah, but yeah, I get it. I get why.
But there's Y ball before, and then.
Yeah, and then but yeah, so the day of I had an interview at the Walgreens.
Oh yeah.
There. It was just like a retail position. I was just looking for a summer job.
Mm-hmm. Something to do, yeah.
Yeah, and
so you got to walk around, so you're probably not, Mr. Fultz.
No. Here's the thing. So I'm going to the interview, and this is before the injury. So,
okay.
Yeah. So it kind of just went really smooth. They're just like, we just need a cashier.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna bullshit you.
Yeah. you can read a book. You can listen to podcasts on the whatever.
Yeah.
Just don't steal shit and don't give anyone their meds without them. What? Yeah, I imagine that's probably a very chill job.
Yeah, the pay was like ridiculously stupid
for what it was. I should have worked at Walgreens.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they only had like probably 4 positions open.
Yeah,
so you had,
you squeeze right in there.
Yeah, but I got it, I guess, and they were like, "Cool, you can come back tomorrow." It's cool because I was like, "Oh, I can't do today because I have a game in a little bit," and then. So I go to the game, and I stole the ball, and they had this fast break, and I guess I like stole it, and I go left, and I don't remember who like came up, but then I just tried pivoting the other way, and it just like snapped.
Oh God!
And it retore.
You're like Tyrese in the game 7. You're like, fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I wish it was my Achilles, dude. It was the Achilles, right?
I think so. Yeah. It's like in his left or right. I think it was in his right leg. Yeah.
Yeah. And but I retore the already torn MPFL.
That's what it was, because that's what your case study, right?
Yeah. And then but at the same time I tore the MCL and the PCL, and then I retore the meniscus too, which I already tore, and then
not good.
I also my tibia like went out of place, and so in surgery they had to like cut my leg up and shave part of that off too. Yeah, I know. It was like a Thanksgiving package.
Yeah,
I know. Going in, he's putting the gas mask on. You got a busy ass day ahead of you.
It's too much. It's too much fucking work on one part of your body.
Yeah, and then oh wait, I guess I skipped over this, but so as I'm going into this surgery, like the surgery after this, so I tried to heal from that, and then they were like, okay, you have no functioning cartilage, I guess. Like, yeah, they're like, your cartilage is gone.
It's bones, dude.
And so they said, but in our last surgery we did with you, we took some and we sent it to Jersey, I think. It was
So you have some cartilage on the lamb?
yeah,
Like it's
they
somewhere
took
else?
cartilage out, sent it up to a hospital up there, and then the second surgery that I had in that
Yeah.
senior year, they took some of that, put it in there, and then that was just gonna be the surgery. It was only gonna be like a 2-month recovery thing. I go in there. I even took an MRI before. Like I did an MRI before.
I've done those too.
Yeah, pain in the ass. You had to sit there 45 minutes.
Yeah,
just
just like-
completely still.
Yeah,
Like,
you should be able to meditate there, but it's hard to meditate whenever they're like, "Oh, you want to listen to music?" And it's like, "Sure." They're like, "Oh, well, how about it's through
Yeah.
this tunnel?" And
we
it's
were now playing 1950s Irish folk music.
well, they at least asked me like, "What are you into?" I was, I don't know, alternative. And then they were just like Californication and like.
They gave you a choice?
They gave me a choice, yeah.
No, I just heard.
They were just sea shanties.
Yeah, I just heard Lucky Charms and.
Just-
but
it's just a bunch of rebranded cereal slogans over and over again. All those guys.
yeah, and
It's awful. Yeah, MRIs do fucking suck though.
Yeah, and I did the MRI, and they were like, "We're good. There's nothing else we need to do besides
Yeah.
this little cartilage." I go in there, I wake up, I'm like, "Okay, it kind of hurts, but they did cut my leg open,"
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Okay." Well, so
Oh no.
they're they're wheeling in like, oh, fuck. And they're telling me this. I'm on cloud 9.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
high as fuck after
I'm like,
one of those things.
like just sitting there, like, okay, so we might have missed that you might have retore your meniscus again.
They didn't know you did this.
Yeah, and they did the MRI, so it either they missed it or it happened when I was already barely even able to walk.
Yeah. Fuck. I
Yeah.
mean, they didn't even see all the damage in my knee from the MRI because it was all bones. It was all
Yeah.
bone shit. So they truly didn't understand what was going on until my body was exposed to the air. Where where it was just, they cut me open. They're like, "Oh shit, that's the problem." So then they went back to the waiting room and sat down with my mom, and she's like, "What the fuck is?" It's like a guy sitting down with a clipboard, like we're gonna have to take off the leg. Like it's like how much she was expecting.
Oh, God.
But they're like, "No, we gotta put him on nerve blockers and propofol, which is the shit that killed Michael Jackson."
Yeah, I was on. They gave me
Yeah, dude.
that too.
Yeah, so when you wake up, you're high.
Tweaker.
You're high as fuck off those things. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just so. I'm lucky that it was only one thing, and they were like, "Oh, left leg, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, but please, promise left thing." Like, okay, we got it. But then they just was your record not updated or something that you didn't? They had a separate injury that they weren't ready to go around. Is that what the problem was, right?
Yeah, like I did the MRI and they just didn't see the retorn meniscus. I guess I thought that
fuck
was
is that
their
mach-
job. I just paid like a shit ton of money for it. I thought it was your job. To
Yeah,
do.
right. It's like, what, I had to divulge all that? It's like, by the
Yeah.
way, I am
You
false.
gotta pay
I got
and-
re-fucked up.
Yeah, you gotta pay and scan yourself.
That's not good. That sucks.
Yeah, yeah. And then insurance is the other issue.
Right.
They're like, "Oh, you got injured twice."
They're like, well, we're only going to cover. Now we're going to
What?
cover none of it because fuck you.
Yeah.
Fucking
No, that's-
learn how to balance, dumbass, or play some Monopoly instead.
Yeah.
You're not ready for ball.
Yeah, well, that's quite literally what happened there. Like, sorry.
Fuck. So then, were you like excited whenever they killed the
The
CEO guy back in
well, I mean, I'm not gonna like. You don't solve a bunch of murder with another single murder.
I agree. I think it's over the top. I think they should have like held him captive.
But what about the millions? Like, just probably New Yorker. Like, it was New York, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because it was just New Yorkers alone who have gone into the grave
Just
without. Yeah.
right.
And did they raise the bridges for them
No, man.
to
you're
look
right.
for
Yeah,
to look for the healthcare
Mhm.
person who was like, "Oh, well, we have everything you need.
yeah. That's true.
We have everything."
Bro, we got all the potions to fix you
Yeah.
way better than you've
You
ever
could
felt.
be like Olympic shit, like
Yeah.
styles.
we get you a black leg if you want.
Yeah,
we got them in there.
We could, yeah,
Any kind of leg you want.
we could turn you into RoboCop
Yeah.
if we wanted to.
However,
But
fuck you. Basically, what it amounts to.
You had to get a tooth pulled in
Yep.
February. So
That's
I don't know.
Oh, getting a tooth pulled would suck.
Yeah, you get the bigger picture. But
That's terrible.
yeah, but
Well, I still have not got the bill for the last time I got injured, which was about 3.5 weeks ago. I'll paint the scene. This was August 15th. I'll never forget because it just, I have the scar to prove it. I'll show you in a minute. I was at my buddy's house right off Washington Street by the stadium, and I get there, never been there before, but I'm like excited. I'm like, cool, new place, new place to make memories for the rest of the school year. I'm not even in school, but I live vicariously through these boys. Get down there, immediately offered a Bush Luke. That's what I call any beer ending in light. I used to say my name. It also applies to any time you hear the word light. Otherwise, like that lamp over there, Luke Bulb. If you're kind of a coward, you're like, oh, little Luke in the loafers. You get the point. So I take a Bush Luke, and then I took another drink of some other shit later. So I'm only I've been there for 30 minutes. And then there's this open spot at the beer pong table. And they're like, we need a fourth guy. I was like, well, I am certainly a guy. And I can count to 4. So take me over there. Playing, going fine. We're in a basement, though. The girl I'm playing with, her and I are crushing it.
nice.
And we have really good good beer pong chemistry, right? Nonetheless. So then I go and I fucking sink cup 7, right? Flawless shot down the barrel,
Green.
no rim, And then I jump to celebrate, and there's a steel beam right above my fucking head, and I jump into it so far.
Really?
Like I was celebrating like I was at Coachella, and some EDM shit popped on, and I was like, we're about to use my ankles real quick. I mean, I plunge up in the air, and then I immediately fall on my ass because on account of the blunt force trauma to my skull, I fall on my ass, and then I was so immediately like trying to dodge the concussion. I was like in that mode where I was like, oh fuck, and I was like holding my head and
Trying
stuff.
to mentally undo it.
Yeah, and I was like, oh no, man. And then I take my hand away, and then my hand's covered in blood. Blood's going down my face and
really?
stuff. It was bad because what happened, I was actually wearing this hat, and there's still blood on the inside of it after I washed it. So it's a constant reminder.
Would have been a cool album.
What
cover.
happened? What happened instead of a hat? It's just the back of the fucking logo. No.
Yeah.
I think what happened was when I went up there, when I like leaned my head back, it like ripped. So there's just like this fat gash in my skull, and like I can't drive because on the count of the substances inside of the beer I was drinking. They call that alcohol. I was like, well, fuck, man. And then it's because we're on an IU campus. There's like, I was just surrounded by people who were in nursing school, so they all had their own opinions, but they all were just like, ooh, oh no, and I was like, it's not what I wanted to hear. But I was like, still getting like laughs and stuff. So I can make someone laugh, and I feel like that I'm not concussed if I can still grab comedy out of the thin air and try to get chuckles whenever I should be kind of freaking out. I was like, I think we'll be okay. And I kept a level head the whole time. I get driven there. Long story short, I make some friends in the waiting room because I'm in there for like at least 2 hours in the waiting room. I was like, I'm not going to get in there till fucking 4 a.m. probably. But I get back there around midnight, and they give me a tetanus shot and 2 staples to the skull. So I just rocked 2 staples for like 6 days. So then, like on that Thursday after, I go to urgent care, and then they always rack their prices way the fuck up. So I paid $50 to get these staples removed, but now I have this crazy little scar. I call it my coin slot. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, so it's there. It's for sure there. But I mean, I've been doing a buzz cut for like 3 years now, so it's not a problem. It's just part. And also I'm taller than most people, so I'm not really going to see it that often. But it is a story, and it is more of a oh yeah, back in the day. Steel beams, man. I mean, dude, 1.5 inches from my head on flat feet, and I jumped into it like hard. It sent like a shockwave through my whole body, and I think 1.5 inches from where you started is like the apex of how much momentum you can have in like a gravitational field, and that's right when I hit my fucking.
It was
head.
like one of those like 80s movie jumps.
Yeah, it was like fists.
Super Mario.
End of Breakfast Club, kind of like fists in the air. Yeah, and the game was. We're halfway. I didn't win yet. It was Cup 7. I was just like, ooh, hello, that was a sexy little shot at, and then it just end of the night. I went back that night though, and I gave him the rag back that I was using to fucking get the blood clotted, and I was like, here you go, and they were like, no way, and I was like, yeah, bro, all good. My mom had to drive me home after that, and then we would get my car the next day, and then I took a selfie with the beam where I was like, that's what happened.
A little side quest.
I win. God, ridiculous. It shouldn't have happened, but it was funny.
Good story.
But it's just the dumbest fucking, the dumbest reason I ever get hurt is like, oh, I was trying to slide into the kitchen. I could have just been like, hey, mama, check this out. I have a jacket now. She saw it prior. She'd never seen it on me. I was trying to show her off my Letterman jacket, and I just have to get knee surgery. And then I was just playing a little. Honestly, I don't think the alcohol should be to blame for that, because I would have had the exact same reaction if I was sober. I just, like, if we're in like Miss Schoolcraft's class, and there's having to be a steal, I would have happened there too. Just blood, dude.
Oh
And my blood bleeds.
Were you in? Because I know, Joe. It was either you or Joey where we had like only one trimester. Did we only have one trimester? And then you might have had two with Joey, but I know we only had one.
Yeah, because let's see. I mean, because one of the
was it the one with the egg drop?
Yes, because you're the reason why I love like honey roasted peanut butter now with like the Peter Pan stuff. Yeah, because you were like, bro, I got the good stuff. And I was like, what do you mean it's peanut butter? You're like, try it. And then I tried it off the egg, and that was dropped. It was dropped from the bleachers, and it busted on that. And then Deb, Miss Schoolcraft, was like, Luke, you shouldn't eat it. I was like, it's really good though. It's got a nice round finish.
Yeah.
I was you made me a fan of that. That was first trimester for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was, because it was still sunny out when we were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
So then I had her again that same year, but it was like, I don't know, second period or something. Second or probably third period. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I used to be able to know all that stuff. I could know all my schedules from.
Just stuffed it in a jar of peanut butter.
I mean, I forget what show did we watch that on? Because
it was iCarly.
I
got it from iCarly.
Yeah, it had to have been, yeah. Because I think it was Sam, right? Because I put mine in Mrs. Gonzalez's class back in 2016.
Yeah.
I used Nutella for that.
Oh,
it's even thicker, I think. At least it has more molasses too. I don't know, but I mean, egg drop is a classic thing. You got to do at least one of those in school in order to be an American.
Yeah, the thing is that it even worked on the first level, like, because we did the baseball bleachers, which are a little shorter than the football.
That's right. And then went to Sadowitz Field, dropped that shit off.
Yeah.
That was fun, though.
Not splattered.
Did you learn anything in that class? I learned that you can have a lot more fun at school than everyone realizes.
I learned how to read a room, because I could tell, like, when she was in a good mood, and it'd be like, oh, okay, let's just kind of seem happy, but not get too loud.
That's true.
Because, she'd be like, I love when you guys gab.
Yeah, she's like my dad's cousin. She's married to my cousin, to my dad's. Yeah.
I remember
Rod. Dude, I don't know.
I remember.
But yeah, I was a fan favorite of hers because I was family. So, but yeah, I think she moved to Cinder Grove. I don't think she works there anymore.
Oh.
But yeah, she was always just like, yeah, always smiling. But like you couldn't curse in there, but you could do a lot of other things.
Because do you remember when Joey said something like, or he wrote something on the board about, I don't know what, but he said like he cussed. She like flipped shit on him in the hall.
Which is it's weird, man. I don't know. I need to get Joey back on the pod because he was my fourth guest, I think, and then he came over and we did it in my room. And then he like left at like way before I thought he would. He's like, I had to go watch the Pacers game, and I was like, all right. And then the episode is still 37 minutes long. It's the shortest episode I've ever done.
Yeah, but was it the finals though? Because
this was in January.
Oh.
Yeah. So no.
Yeah, it was probably some with his frat people. He's been doing that. But
I got to get him back on there though. Back on here.
yeah,
Have you guys do a feature episode? Do two of you.
yeah, he's been here a lot, but he's at IUPUI, so a little bit of distance there, and he's
IUPUI. Yeah, everyone. We're in Bloomington. I don't think oh yeah, I guess the tailgate was like the first episode I did in Bloomington. I think. I don't think I did any other pods before in Bloomington, but yeah, we're like by the hospital. So if your knee ever falls out of socket, or if I ever hit my fucking head on some shit, we're right over there. Easy,
hear
easy
sirens every night.
Oh, I
because
bet.
it's like
I bet.
quite literally right up
Yeah,
there.
because like, right. It's that way. That's right.
Yeah, you just turn out and then
Mm-hmm.
follow the road for like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I got here without directions. I came from work and I was like, I still got it.
Oh,
I still got it.
nice.
How pissed was your neighbor last year when I brought like my quieter drums kind of, but then
Yeah, so it wasn't. I don't know which neighbor got pissed.
mm-hmm.
I have a feeling it was the person obviously beside me.
Yeah, the
but
wall next to you. What M5? Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't. I can't confirm it who it was.
Did you hear from your landlord about it?
Yeah,
So,
but it wasn't until like she couldn't say anything because everyone is kind of loud. Like all the kids, like there's a lot of families in this complex, and all the kids
yeah.
are running around. So
Mhm.
because their kids, but yeah, people are being loud. And there's a lot of college people, so they all hang out and drink and stuff. But
right, of course.
yeah, but then like the second it hit 9, I guess I just didn't check my phone because it was like our first time jamming. I really wanted to get.
And to preface for those listening, we was you, me, and these two guys. I don't remember their names.
Yeah, no, it was Trey, Brandon, and John.
It was 3 guys.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't. Because
Yeah, so 5 of us in total in this one person apartment with
that's true.
with a drum set.
Yeah,
with a
very
bass.
a very broken down drum set. But you were using the Mac as an amp, weren't you?
Yeah, I had to use because Brandon had to do something with the keyboard, and then he was complaining about my keyboard.
That's
after.
true.
Yeah, but I don't know. But him and I are kind of starting a little new thing right now. But with
I haven't seen him at all. Like since I last time saw him. Period. Here like a year ago.
Yeah,
That was last September, wasn't it?
yeah,
So much has changed to me in about a year.
yeah. But we were jamming, and I think it's when we got to Freebird because I was just like,
fuck yeah, yeah. Freebird is it?
yeah. We were just doing the solo, and I was like, I can't really hear myself. And I don't know.
I guess I didn't really know how fast the song was because you were just like more. No,
that was
more,
at the
more.
frat.
Yeah, that was at the frat. Yeah. Which
so-
was because I could actually use my shit in there, which was nice.
yeah, and even that
Still
was
loud.
like
Yeah, I don't know.
because the acoustics in there when they have the doors open.
Boomy as hell.
Yeah, and you can't you can hear it, but it's like it's
yeah,
not.
because there's like a reverb setting on the compressor on the GarageBand shit, and I was fucking around with it the other day, and I was like, that sounds like that room we were in.
Yeah, we can probably add some effects on here.
Yeah,
right now I can. It's probably really similar to Logic.
It's baby Logic.
Yeah, but
It's like we call that shit common sense.
yeah, but I remember my landlord texted me at like 9 p.m. on the dot because that's when you have to the noise regulations come in.
Oh yeah,
and
that's my curfew on weekdays in the garage.
Yeah, and I think it was I don't think it was the weekend, was it? I think it was.
This was like a Thursday.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, and
because it was the day I had free usually because it was between when I worked at Greeks, my weird broken schedule where I worked a Wednesday double and then Friday evening and then Sunday afternoon to close. Just I hated that.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
yeah, Thursday 9 p.m. Yeah, no one wants to be fucking worried about that.
They text. My landlord texts me personally and is like, "Hey, it's like some corporate
Like is it
we have heard some you're being a little loud.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Like she's trying to be.
I want a landlord that can just call me and be like, knock it off, dude. Quit.
Yeah, I'd rather have that kind of like, honestly, just a dick landlord who's a little honest.
I want like a guy in a wife beater with always has crumbs on his mouth. That's what I want out of a landlord.
A guy who like a bench press.
Like he doesn't own a pair of socks. You guys heard that burp I just did?
Yeah.
Like always gold chain. I'm just thinking like a Guido Italian dude, but like washed up, salt and pepper, kind of a beard. Wears shorts no matter what time of year it is. Oh, I remember Coach Saib.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that dude does not like me for the sole reason that I cannot understand rules of card games.
Dude, I saw him at the tailgate, and like that man, I think he cusses more outside of school because he has to be on good behavior as a teacher, because every other word out of his mouth was fuck when I was talking to him at the tailgate, because he was like grilling with Brianna Payne's dad. And I was just like, hey, what's up? How you doing, man? He's like, I hate those fucking kids from the gym class. He was just running their names through the dirt. It was hilarious. So fucking funny. You just turning dogs over, just being like, fuck, shit, ass me. I was like, that's all I was hearing too. It's jarring to hear a guy that used to be like, who used to take, attendance to just talk like that. I'm like, I'm so happy he's a real guy. It was such a nice, pleasant experience. But I mean, he was pretty patient when it came to card games, though, because you and I, that's when we became the best, like the closest in high school, is because of fucking cards. We just would have nothing to do.
Yeah, because we had the same homeroom since like 6th grade to end of senior year.
I think, yeah. Well, because if you had Miss DeWitt, we definitely had.
Well, I think I don't know who I had, but I think I got switched out because I was like pretty good at math in 6th grade, so and you know how Miss DeWitt did all the math stuff.
Yeah.
And like
there was 2 classes where it was like ultra accelerated pink community stuff, and then I was in the one where it's like not quite accelerated math.
Yeah.
But it's still like, she still taught it. But she was like, oh yeah, all the other kids are doing 7th grade stuff, and I'm like, fuck out of here, that's crazy. I'm 11.
Yeah.
Fucking let's chill on that. She goes, see that? That means it's squared. I'm like, numbers shouldn't be up there. They shouldn't be smaller than letters. What is going on, Allie? Yeah, but I don't know. But then we definitely had Miss Chrismore together in 7th grade.
Chrismore.
That's who. Because it was Mr. and Mrs. Chrismore. Ooh, remember this? I told this story once. I'm not sure if I told it in the podcast, but Mr. Chrismore. No, I told him whenever Garrett was on, I think. But we used to do in PE in 8th grade the 12-minute runs on Wednesdays where it's like, don't stop for 12 minutes. And I was like, that would haunt me all week. I was just so worried about it. And then one time he got onto us. He was like, don't you guys be walking behind the bleachers. And then he said that, and I was like, we all do that, right? Everyone. I'm like, everyone does it. He goes, oh yeah? Won't be smart mouth? And I was like, well, I didn't mean to. I was just more like telling you, like, hey, it's not, whatever you're doing is not working. You should fix your stuff. And he was like, you go up there and run until I tell you to stop. And I was like, because I never got in trouble back then, ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? God damn. Then I was up there for a long time. He's like, all right, get back down.
He's like, this is going to be my record.
I was like, fuck, man. I was just. I think that delayed my class clown tendencies 4 years because I was like, last time I smarted off, I fucking didn't go so well. and then in a sophomore year, I was in Miss Kleingartner's class, and she was my biology teacher. And then the moment she said chlorophyll, I was like, I did the Billy Madison thing. More like borophyll. And she goes, hey, thank you. I've been saying that all day, all week, and no one said it yet. And I was like, don't worry, suck me later. It's fine.
Nice.
Oh well. But yeah, Mrs. Chrismore, we had for sure. They called that shit success at that middle school. And did you have Worthington with me?
Dude, I did, but then I got moved.
You probably got hurt. You probably got hurt and couldn't fucking come to school because you can't ride a bus. You can't fit a cast between those fucking skinny ass seats unless you're on the hump. Crippled ass dude.
Yeah. I had Worthington, but then I got moved out into.
Was it Schoolcraft? Like Jesse Schoolcraft, or is it Mr. Bang?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't. Yeah, I do not remember. I know I had
Odd.
Worthington, and I hated it because this dude would like just look.
And scream, and like he was always drinking black coffee, but I don't
Yeah.
think it ever left his body.
It was like so. It was so fucking embarrassing for him to just like lose all of his shit on this 7th grade kid who could not give one shit about him.
Uh huh.
Like, this just be. I remember like one kid just trying to sleep.
Yeah,
And-
I know. Yeah, he works at. I think they go by she now. Yeah, they work at Walmart now, and I'm always like, man, he got yelled at by Randy real bad.
Oh.
Randy Worthington. Yeah, I forget their first name, the name we knew him by, but but he would like we would just like watch CNN 10, and then he'd just like every now and then he'd pause it and be like, "You guys want to hear the truth?" And it's like, "Fuck, oh no!" And he did teach you about power ties though, because it was I think it was like what it was 2018, so Trump had won like a couple years ago, so he was still in the news all the time. But he's talking about how when politicians wear like power ties, it's like solid color, like blue or red or whatever. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, cool.
Wait, we had Worthington in 8th grade?
Yeah, because Miss Chrismore
Oh,
was 7th grade.
That's who I got. So I got switched to Perky, Miss Perky.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then she went to the high school later. Yeah.
Eventually, but
I used to call her Miss Not So Perky because I heard she was mean and always like hard to be around. But she seemed like a very nice lady to me whenever she come into like Mrs. Littell's class, Miss Littell's class. And she'd just be like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, Miss Not So Perky." And then she wouldn't hear me, and I'd be like, "Thank God, I did not mean for them to say that shit out loud."
yeah, I remember in the student staff game, we made that huge poster that said "Air Perky."
Did you?
Yeah, do you remember that?
I don't remember that at all.
Oh
That's
my
so
goodness,
funny.
yeah.
What is there is that like just like a Nike reference in general, or is there like
Yeah.
like is Perky like a name that's like close to something
No,
else?
It was
just Air Perky.
It was just the Jordan reference.
All right, well, this is the perfect time to talk about posters in health class.
Oh.
2018. You're the first person who ever told me about Joe Rogan, because it's right around the time Elon Musk went on Joe Rogan. You were showing me memes about it, and you're like, Elon Musk. You're like, I don't know, he's some guy. I don't know what he does. Before he's in the news all the time, he's like, yeah, just smoking weed on Joe Rogan, and then we were learning about psychedelics and shit like in health class, like what's PCP, what's LSD, all the acronyms. Yeah, it's very funny. But
Yeah, Elon was just doing rocket
it
stuff.
was
huh?
you, me, and Ryan Pilot.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember the slogan off the top of your head?
Yeah, you can be wacko without tobacco.
That's the name of the episode.
You can be wacko without tobacco.
Oh, perfect.
Not a rapper.
No, I remember. So I was, by the time I got to middle school, it's like I was either like, if I was around the kids, because I could lead a project, but Ryan was class president. I was class clown, and you're a cripple. So Ryan did all of it. I just needed to give you
I don't even
a
know if I
low.
was then. Like, because wasn't.
No, it was in 8th grade. That shit was. He didn't have. He probably had
Yeah,
braces.
okay.
You didn't want a present with braces. Yeah, we didn't decide that shit till our senior year.
Yeah.
But
fair enough.
but whatever. No, but he always had leadership tendencies, and it was always fun. So but I remember I lifted like almost no fingers in that project. You were the one who always had like funny images pulled up on your phone or like on the Chromebook, and you go to the library and print them, and you talk to Aaron's mom, Mrs. Anderson, and I remember like there's like the one picture. It's like the bald guy with like he's like lockjaw. He's on the poster, and I remember him from that because of you.
Yeah.
And whenever Ryan moved to college, before our freshman year, I got a photo with him in the hallway at Wilkie, like the dorm building. And I got to show you this photo real quick. It's a legendary photo. It was like what? It was like September. I was like August 2023, I imagine. It's right around here somewhere. I'll show it to you. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Because there's a picture of Ryan and I from like when we did it, and then we we put our hands together and I superimposed the.
No shot.
Isn't that hilarious?
Oh, yeah, that is pretty cool.
Cause so that's so because there's a picture of Ryan and I from.
Yeah,
like,
because
we're
I'm
like-
the one taking the original.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were kids in that photo. It was so damn funny.
I got the original, I think.
I'm sure I have the original somewhere as well. I gotta find that somewhere. I don't even know where it's at. But yeah, she was so funny though, and that was a fun class. Actually, so I don't know if you know, I started doing comedy back in December, and I have a bit about like when we're in health class, where it's like this whole 5-minute porn chunk in my act right now, and you remember Jade Johnson was in there? She didn't know girls had 3 holes. Jade and I learned that at the same moment. we got to like the anatomy chapter,
Okay.
and then she was like, wait, what? And I was like, I don't know, news to me, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she didn't know that girls had urethras and then a vagina and then a poop chute. She was like, I thought it was all one. She's like, that makes total sense though, because that's why you can pee with the tampon. Then I was like, chill. I didn't know. I didn't even know. I was
Really?
13. I didn't know that. I needed to know that. But then I was like, well, I guess it's kind of insensitive to make girls feel gross about their periods. They all have them, and it's so normal to them. But I would just like to hear jarring information like that whenever I never. But that was the closest I've ever been to a vagina at that time. Oh wow, it's crazy. But that was a lot of fun, and that was all. Yeah, that was all 2018, which feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
Do you remember the? In that class, we had a speaker come in, and he was an ex-drug addict.
Dude. Well, I mean, which one, honestly? 'Cause there was a lot.
Well, there was like the
2
ladies that would come in on Thursdays or something.
Yeah, I know that sounds stupid, but that is honestly like the most productive way you could do it.
Certainly.
Yeah.
You'd be like, do you want to watch your twin brother die in your arms? Don't try anything. It's like, God damn. And that shit worked on me until I was 19.
Yeah, it's like, what's that show where they take
Beyond Scared Straight?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And take the kids to prison.
Facts.
I can't go through. You're blocking the door.
This is the hardest kid ever. It's so damn funny.
Yeah.
I went to text Parker back.
It's just.
Oh, that's so damn funny.
Yeah, I remember. You remember when you and Ryan in that health class, you guys were like, I don't know, making a joke about like hitting each other or something, and then I think one of you tripped. I think you tripped Ryan. And then Miss Britton thought like you guys were like punching the shit out of each other or something.
I hardly remember
that.
that. I'm sure I like probably took it a bit too far an accident because I didn't really know how to roughhouse when I was because I didn't know how to slightly escalate roughhousing. It was more like I know how to ruin his day. I know how to undo like years of orthodontic care in one fell swoop. I'll just put my leg out like a Looney Tune character and fucking end his life. If I did that shit to you, you'd die.
Yeah, I would die. Probably, but yeah, I remember she like thought you guys were legit, and I don't know, but I just remembered that out of nowhere.
Very funny.
Yeah.
It's good. I don't know if the people probably heard. My phone's paired to the mixer right now, but he heard some Snapchat noises.
I didn't hear any.
I heard some. They definitely happened. But I was it's actually a good segue because it reminded me. I was talking to Parker Bales, old bandmate, he's older than me, but he's a grade below us.
Yeah, I met that dude at Carson's house.
Oh, I'm sure.
He was neighbors with him.
Mm-hmm. But he's hooking me up with a pizza after this. But then I remember whenever I came over here last year, you and I, we did the rehearsal thing, and then we sat over there at that table, and then we both you ordered pizza X, and I was like, that was a good pizza.
Was that your first time eating there?
Oh, I certainly had it before, but it was like a
first time in a while.
Yeah, first time in a long time. Yeah, but I remember just being like, "Dude, I'm like, I'm hungry." You're like, "Me too," and I was like, "You're like, how about pizza X?" I was like, "Let's pizza and condoms, cool, dude."
What the fuck?
They have the pizza X. I'm not making that up, right? They always throw Tootsie Rolls in there, and then they also have free pizza X condoms on like it's like a.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're like, I don't wear them shits.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got any from Pizza X.
Yeah, I don't think you put condoms on like your grocery list. It's like, I guess I'll get them on that Pizza X. I guess if Walgreens doesn't have any, it's whatever. Oh, did you ever have anyone buying like Plan B or anything from Walgreens? Like, did you ever like ring that shit up and be like, what are you guys been up to? Couple nefarious cream pies, Hey.
No.
Do you have any stories at all from Walgreens? Like any instance?
Oh no! Oh, I never finished that story, did I?
But I guess not. Because you got hurt.
Yeah,
YMCA.
I got hurt the day that I got the job, and then I called them the next day when I was supposed to go in, and I was like, "Hey, my leg is beyond messed up.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Like I don't know because I didn't know yet, but
Yeah.
it's like I can't walk, I can't do anything, I can't drive there." And they're like, and I was like, I asked, "Is that going to be a problem?"
What the fuck do you think?
I knew.
Hey, so I can't really be there or
so-
hold myself up.
No,
However,
I do think we can make this work though.
yeah, I was meaning like on a different day maybe,
Right,
because I
right.
didn't know if I just like really.
Is this
gonna
be a problem? Yeah, dude, that is the
Yeah.
problem.
The bigger picture was, could we just do a different day? And they were like, "Oh yeah, maybe we could call you. We'll call you and let you know." And I just never got a call back. And then I
Damn
went there,
shame.
and but yeah, that was kind of shitty. But
Sounds pretty shitty, but I mean, I don't know. Don't get hurt.
I remember that.
Yeah, dude. What words of wisdom? Just don't get hurt. Easy as that.
Yeah.
Damn, it's a Pizza X.
Pizza X is pretty good.
How often do you get Pizza X? Because if I lived in town, because no one can deliver out to my house, like not even tomato pie, and they're like 5 miles. I bet they probably could, but I don't think they deliver at all though.
Yeah, I mean, I usually only get it when Joey might come over. Or
Okay.
Yeah, or Oscar. I don't know.
Everyone listening right now should go queue up the Joey Post episode after this one.
Yeah.
'Cause Joey and I talk about probably physics class a bunch. We talked about credit cards, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
He's into the whole business stuff. Because that's what he's going to school for.
That's right. Yeah, 'cause his dad is like Pitbull or something. Always wearing a suit. Bald. I have no idea. Never met his dad.
Yeah. His dad just works a lot.
I imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah. But
What other school member? Do you remember in 7th grade whenever they called everybody, all the dudes, into the gymnasium, and Eric Bullen was like, "Who's shitting on the walls? Cash reward."
and I wish, and the thing is, you can't even say that's the only time Eric Bolin had to do something like that.
Oh, certainly.
Do you
not.
remember in junior year when people were pissing in the soap dispenser?
Dude, I'm pretty sure I know who each of the people were who did each of those things.
Really?
Pretty sure the shit was Gabe Trout. Famous from Gabe's food review.
Yeah.
And then the guy I talked to that said who claimed he did it, who peed in the soap dispensers, was Dominic Sink.
It feels like you've seen those things on TikTok. Like, you ever watch the show Dexter?
I'm certainly aware of it.
Well, you see things about Dokes, and it's like, I know he is, but I can't prove. Well, there's a lot of things going on like that. Like, there's there's a lot of people probably at IU who are going around. And,
I heard about these.
Yeah.
Tell me right now.
you heard the IU pisser?
Yeah, yeah, I do. So that's funny because there's like these two girls I work with at my new job at Cook, and we do these stretch circles twice a day, one at 9 a.m., one at 1:15 p.m. And they were telling me about these the IU pisser, where it's just like an anonymous TikTok account, and they said that like the shit almost got taken down because someone had a tip slip. And I was like, that's hilarious. It's a hilarious little compound phrase.
Yeah, I didn't know it was
Tip
like,
slip.
Yeah, I guess they're sticking
But I
to
mean,
the plot.
it could be a lot worse. It could be the jizz mister or something, where you're just spraying load on stuff.
The IU jizzer.
Yeah, I don't think The masturbator.
Yeah, but there's people who will go up to the signs and will take a video, and it will be, and they'll be playing. You listen to Pantera.
I'm aware of Pantera, but
yeah, they always play here. I'll just pull up a video.
we'll do some vamping while you're looking up. We need a Jamie on scene. Oh my god, dude, it's like totally piss.
Yeah, they'll just go up to the sign.
And like, dude, the camera's like right by their.
But the thing is, there's
the
a whole thing to it. There's a pisser. There's like for other pissers. There's dokes. There's one dude.
They're like
that dude dressed up as Batman just walking around Bloomington. Have you seen videos of that?
Nah, dude.
He's like, I will catch you.
No way. Bloomington is like real life fucking Gotham. That's crazy.
No, I'll look this shit up. Yeah. Count your days.
Oh, it's Nirvana. This is a warning. Count your days. IUPisser.op. Because soon it will be your. What's the bottom word say? Your last terrorizing this campus. That's wow. But that's like is that from the Batman guy? Or is that just some vigilante?
Yeah, that's from I don't know. The account is called IU Justice.
IU Justice.
So I guess he's breaking justice.
I mean, that's what a hilarious situation to be in.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's so fucking funny.
I hope.
But I think when some shit on TikTok pops up, like someone just like they just nominate themselves. But also like, what if it was like a Spider-Man situation where it's like the bunch of guys who like want to be the IU pisser, and then they're all just like, what? No, and they do like the Spider-Man pointing
that's
thing.
That's gonna be a sequel.
That's gonna be a thing.
The trilogy.
Mm-hmm. The piss verse.
the piss verse.
Oh god.
Oh shit! Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's awful.
Yeah, well, it's pretty good. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's certainly entertaining, but I mean, and also like piss can get washed away. But if people are like just wiping fucking ska everywhere, they're caca.
Yeah,
that'd be bad.
Like
but because that won't age very well, dude. Speaking of poop,
speak on it.
When I was playing with tinted plates. This was this past January. I got the job at Cook like in December last year, and so I was like maybe 5 or 6 weeks into this new job. We have a gig in Muncie at this place called Be Here Now, and we played there a couple of times before. I knew exactly how to get there, but the show was I had to get there at like 7, and it's like a 2.5 hour drive, 2 hour drive roughly. But from Spencer 2.5. I got off work at 4, so I had like 30 minutes of any And I think I had to do some errand before I left. So running on a tight schedule. The responsible boy in me took a shit at work that day, knowing I was going to pregame the drive. Drew, I have never been this overtaken by my bowels before. I was in the car listening to, I think it was Cult of Personality, like CM Punk's intro, and I was trying to use it as like rage bait to like try to win over my colon, but my body would just like refuse to. It was like we're gonna come out whether you like it or not. So I shit you not, I pull over on 69 North at mile marker 213.5, and I get out of my car. It's cold out. It's January, dry as hell. And I drop my fucking khaki pants and I shit on the ground. It came out like quickly. And I never done that before. I used my driver's side door as coverage. Sorry, my passenger side passenger side door. I wasn't shitting on the highway. I was on the other side of my car. But I could have been killed with my ass out, which would have been hilarious. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
imagine
hilarious.
that on the grave.
Yeah, like, oh, he was doing comedy for 4 weeks, and then he died with his ass out on the side of the highway. Imagine missing the gig, and it's like all his drums were in his car.
Yeah.
Some were in his car. Some were on the fucking ditch on the side of the road. Yeah, just the shit is still in my bowels.
Imagine that.
But I sat there. I sat in the passenger side of my car, just being like, I can't believe I did that. And I kept like opening up the door and like looking out there, being like, that's poop. But I drove the next time I went to Muncie to do the same kind of a gig. I drove past that mile marker and I parked my car to go find it. The dude wipe was gone. Everything was. It must have either it biodegraded or it walked away. I don't know what happened, but what I'm saying is that if you can't poop on campus like that, because I don't think all poop works that way. This poop was like it had a mind of its own. It crawled out of me.
Huh.
It made me stop my mission, and then I shat on the side of the road. So I feel like pissers are. It's not exactly harmless because but I mean it's just piss. It's vandalism.
Yeah.
It's for sure vandalism, but that's just a rule they wrote down on a paper
Special
somewhere.
kind of hatred when it comes to shit.
I think so, because it does have to be premeditated.
Yeah,
because
because be plain.
Yeah, you gotta like contain it for a while, or it's almost like you got to do a stool sample, but you're like it's not going back to the hospital. It's going on it's going on someone's wall. It's so who just fucking. Like power washer is going to be responsible for spraying that off the brick.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know the episode of iCarly where they throw the muffins or the cupcakes at like the door and it's all sliding down and whoever falls off last wins? I wonder if shit would work the same way. If gravity would just take place. It just starts scooting off the wall.
I'm chilling with just not knowing about that.
Maybe you're right.
I'm chilling. I think I'm good.
I got a question for you. How long do you think we've been going?
Like maybe 50 minutes.
We're okay. Oh, that's not exactly an exaggerated answer. We just crossed an hour.
We did.
Nice. Which that minute of radio silence while you were thinking of your options, you're like, well,
that'll be right.
How many topics have we done? Whatever. My goal is to do like an hour 20 at the minimum. I like that. It's like a good.
Right.
It's like a good like short movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, I did all my assignments today. I'm chilling.
Oh
the
yeah.
rest of the day.
But I do have some questions to ask you.
What's up?
If you were in a threesome, would you want it to be you, a guy, and a girl, or you and two dudes?
Yeah.
I asked the question so poorly. The idea is that you
What
have
the
it's the same. It's the same option twice.
I don't care.
You're not allowed to have two girls in there. Oh, whatever. I stole that from a podcast on the way here. That was way funnier in my head. And I should have texted it to my brother, but his phone's all in shambles.
Yeah, the speed dial. That was your speed dial.
Fuck. All right. Well, some other questions. Because at the tailgate episode, which was the most previous episode before this, the question I would ask I would end the interview with everybody was, you've heard of the game Fuck, Marry, Kill before?
Yeah.
Now, have you heard about Fuck, Marry, Kill Baby Daddy or Baby Mama? It's a fourth option.
Like Fuck, Marry, Kill was like already reaching it.
Yes, sure, but I mean, like now I want to pick your brain. I'm gonna give you four characters to sort these in. Like the sorting hat and Pottermore. This is one of these things.
Okay.
Here's your options. You have Fuck, Marry, Kill, Baby Mama. Okay, those three, and then the fourth one. You have Sam Puckett, Carly Shay, Victoria Justice as Tori Vega, and then Jade from Victorious. Those are your four.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that show. I might have to Google. I'm not going to lie.
It's all right. Go. I want you to be as well versed in this question as possible, because there are some more coming up after this.
Yeah, could you
Say it again.
Yeah.
Carly and Sam,
Oh.
and then
Okay.
Tori and Jade. We grew up with these ladies. Victorious, iCarly, iconic shows.
No, I wasn't really. That was Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
right?
Were you not a Nickelodeon guy?
More of Disney XD. Clone Wars.
Yeah, you got Disney.
Clone
You got
Wars.
Disney XD vibes. I was all over the channels. I was Cartoon Network, a little bit of Animal Planet every now and then.
Yeah.
Maybe peruse down to the Game Show
You
network.
gotta-
I love you some Idiot Test. I love some Idiot Test. That guy's a shitty little dick, and
I don't know,
he's a
I'm-
prick as the host.
Yeah. My Google ain't
Doesn't want to
working.
work.
Oh, that's who you're talking about, right?
Yeah, it's Sam and Carly. So do you need like
Bro,
do you need like an overview?
I don't.
Do you not want to play this game at all?
No, I do know, but this is what the fuck.
Because everyone listening,
Kill 'em all.
you want to kill all of them? Nah,
Kill 'em.
dude, come on, entertain the idea. You're gonna fuck, marry, kill, and baby mama.
I don't know. Maybe let's.
Want to hear my answers?
Sure.
All right, I'm marrying Tori. Okay, Tori's a wife. She's talented, she's pretty, and she got some comedic value to her, and I feel like she would age very well. She's only she got to be like in her early 30s now. I wonder what she looks like now.
Yeah, that's one thing I was gonna.
Let's see.
Tori.
No. Victoria Justice is her name. Victoria Justice. Yeah, she's 32. Ooh, that's doable, bro. I'm 20. I'm sure it could work. So I'm for sure marrying Tori. I guess you gotta fuck Jade. She's the goth one. She's the aggressive goth one.
That's Jade.
That's Jade, right?
Gotcha.
And here's why: because if you do anything else to her, you can't marry her, because that is just that's just crazy. It'd be a crazy situation.
Yeah.
She's a lot to handle.
All right.
And you don't want to be the baby mama, because then your kid's gonna be fucked up. You're gonna raise a Chucky doll as a
What?
child.
What? No, I think that kid would have pretty good music taste. At
Probably so.
least.
Yeah, sure.
That's all I
sure.
worry about.
But you know what? I bet Jeffrey Dahmer did too. You know what?
No.
You don't think he did? You don't think Jeffrey Dahmer had any good taste in music? You know, he's alone a lot.
No.
He has all
fucking
kinds of
shit.
time to fucking
No, he was too.
to spin some records.
He didn't use his ears right. He was too focused on eating other people's ears.
Maybe you're right, ears first. But I think you gotta
That's
fuck.
something we can chat GBT.
You gotta fuck. You gotta
What was
fuck.
Jeffrey Dahmer's music choice, or like music taste?
Jeffrey Dahmer's music taste. Are you a Chat GPT guy?
For certain time, I don't know. It's just better than Google, because you can say and it will like tailor it to your answer instead of
Giving you a bunch of
searching
links.
Google. Yeah, and like
I
30
guess-
different, 30 possible
Yeah,
viruses.
I guess right now it's like people who are stuck in Google. It's more like before there was Google, there was just you gotta look it up in a book. So it's like, oh, you use Google to do that? Oh, you gotta ask Google. So people would make fun of Google the same way we're making fun of ChatGPT
You're
now.
wasting less time figuring out a problem.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, I guess you're
Wow.
right. But it's more just I don't. The AI was never the problem. It was more like your mouth just came open.
whoa.
Jeffrey's not here, so you be careful. He's bones now, dude. That guy's bones.
Yeah, see right here. Synth pop, no fucking shot. No shot. Any pop, disco, yep. This is this is all the proof
The
I need.
point of that reference was that you can be evil and still
Yeah.
have good music taste. I'm just saying. I think Jade is a character. She's hard to handle, but I think she would be nice to fuck, because you can then
know.
hold on to that memory forever and jerk off to it later without it being a one-time interaction. Be like, whatever, cool, right? So now we're left with that's the victorious
Music
girls.
taste.
So now we have I'm gonna fuck Jade, but marry Tori. It means I have to have a baby mama and I have to kill one of the other iCarly girls. Sam, another nutcase. Buttersock. You gotta kill her. You gotta put her out of her misery. Slowly, or I guess not, just quickly and and shamefully. But then Carly seems like a fair you're just like, oh, her and I just didn't work out. We just don't agree with the same whatever. But she'd be a nice, responsible baby mama.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What are your answers? I think I have the answers. You can't.
I don't know. It's just kind of. I didn't watch any of those.
All right,
shows,
all right. Have you seen Mean Girls?
No.
All right. Well,
I've watched a lot of fucking like Star Wars and
okay. So
Transformers, so it'd be weird fucking robots.
yeah. It would be a little off the beaten path to do that. That is true. Oh well. Well, damn, I'm out of. Well, I guess the last one was like a throwaway option. Was like,
Yeah. Why don't we?
fuck, marry, kill, baby mama, the Powerpuff Girls, and
not-
Sandy Cheeks.
Dude, why the fuck are we doing Powder Puff Girl? Why can't?
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Alright.
let's.
Fine. All right. What would you like to do if you had to play this game? I just want to get some answers. I just want to
Like
hear
just fuck, marry, kill.
fuck, marry, like, or I just the baby mama thing is fun for me because it's like it's the addition to the game that I came up with, and it's like it kind of throws a wrench in the thing because I feel like with only 3 you can do a lot of process of elimination where it's like, oh, I guess these 2 are figured
Yeah.
out, but then if there's 2 you got to decipher through. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Teletubbies.
What the fuck? Dude, you used to say this. The weirdest shit. I don't know. A list of.
You can't think
You
of
just.
name 4 women. Name a woman.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah. Fine. All right. I'll change the subject. I just thought that'd be a fun way to end the episode. I want to see if I can make that like a reoccurring thing because people, whenever they ask about the podcast, they're like, "Well, what do you do?" It's more, I'm just like, man, we just go in there, we just shoot the shit the whole time. They're like, "Well, that's not a really. There's no hook to that." I'm like, "Yeah, most podcasts don't have a hook, but then there's shows I watch called like Are You Garbage, where the 2 guys will interview a comedian and they'll ask him questions like, "What'd you get on your SATs? What'd you get on your SATs, by the way?"
It wasn't great.
I met my goal, but only barely.
I think it might have been 1100 or 1150.
Mine was 1010.
Oh shit!
That's not good. Not great. But
It's not
I was trying to
far
get.
from me.
I wanted to get 4 digits though, which I was like, all right, we got it.
Yeah, that's honestly my goal.
I wanted to make sure I was on that board.
I think it was probably 1100 or.
I'll never forget that 1010. But yeah, but their premise, they have a premise to the show, and stuff like that. But I'm like, what? Before I until I get a camera, I can still workshop and figure out how to do the podcast correctly. 'Cause this is, I think, you're episode 25. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting up there in some numbers. I've been consistent every week since like May something. I forget. But we're going on, I think, like 19 weeks in a row without missing a week, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Nice. Oh yeah. Well, it's commitment.
Well, you done? Sounds like you're done.
No, I can keep going.
All right, well then, fuck, marry, kill, baby mama. we got. I want you to pick 4 people. 4 people. Characters from stuff. Could be so. Like, what? Okay, so let's try to
Kill.
You're just gonna name. Are these 4 people I've already suggested, or are these 4 just a person you're just gonna be like, I want to kill this person, I want to fuck this person, I want to marry this person, and then I'd be cool with this person being my baby mama.
Even though
Honestly, a freestyle version of this would be kind of funny.
a freestyle.
Yeah, like okay, who who do you want to kill the most? Who do you want to marry the most? Who do you want to fuck the most? And who would you be okay with having as a baby mama?
Okay. Fuck. Probably gonna be pretty mainstream. All right.
Let's go ahead.
Transformers. First movie. Megan Fox. Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty mainstream.
Pretty good.
And then Mary.
I got an answer for this.
You do?
I do.
Well,
Kristen Bell. You know Kristen Bell? She's the voice of Anna in Frozen. She's in all kinds of other shit. forgetting Sarah
Dude,
Marshall.
I'm horrible with names.
She's Sarah Marshall. No, Kristen Bell is. She's married to Dak Shepard, who has a tremendous podcast.
Oh,
You know her?
yeah,
I mean, she's in all kinds of stuff, but
the Good Place.
yeah, Good Place. It's a great little
Yeah.
plug for her.
Yeah,
That's who I'm marrying.
Mary.
Who would I fuck though? I don't know. Probably. I think the.
Kill though.
I think I think I'd probably fuck the tall cat girl from Tough Puppy. You remember that show? That's one of my childhood crushes. That's obviously a fake answer, but that is a pretty funny situation to just exclaim.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Mary.
I feel like there's too much emotions attached into fucking a random person. I don't know. I'd probably kill. Man, I don't know.
I'd probably kill.
I have a lot of hate towards anybody.
I don't know. I do.
let's hear about it. Well, do you want to kill someone?
No,
Like,
I
in
don't
the media?
want to kill.
No, but like
him.
if you had to like pick click a couple of buttons and some higher power just deletes them from the world. Like if you can go through everybody in the world, who would you like? Would you go with someone who everyone knows, and so that way you can sit back at home and be like, dude, that news article is because of me.
That girl looks like Freddy Krueger.
Was she like a victim of a burn thing? Was someone tried to kill her before you?
Probably.
Ask ChatGPT.
Christy Noam. Yeah.
Who's that? Let me see.
The ice girl?
Oh, dude, was she in South Park the couple?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the second
she
episode.
is- I would kill her. Oh, wait. Can you say that?
On the podcast, who gives a she's not.
No, like, I was saying, like, no. Saying, like, as a law. Like, I get, like, we could say it and, like, nothing would happen. But, like, if you were, like, I'm going to kill her.
Oh, I'm sure you're fine. This
Yeah.
is we're doing a bit.
No,
Hey.
I'm saying, like, but if someone was famous, would they be in trouble for saying that? Or is that only the president?
If you're gonna,
Like, want to cause harm to someone
I don't know.
politically?
I don't know if it's a war crime, but I don't know. You're not the first person to say that though. Certainly
I'd
not.
probably put her in there.
It would be so
She's just like.
You know Shane Gillis's bit about how Joe Biden is the first president you could punch assassinate. It would be so funny just to kick him down a step and he just watch the soul flow out of him. Be like, I'll be back.
Trump ain't far off either. I mean,
He's rickety, but he's got a lot of blubber. Joe Biden had translucent skin. You could see his bones.
yeah.
I bet all of his suits smell like a nursing home. Like they have like that old person smell to them.
Probably.
That is tough. That is tough to live as that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think freeballing this is kind of hard because if you have all the options, it makes it very hard to do. I think creativity can be found in a box more than can be found in the vastness.
I think I would marry. If you want to do like the childhood crush thing, I would
Sure.
do the OG Pink Power Ranger. That's easy. That is so
OG
easy.
Pink Power Ranger.
You don't got a clue. You don't have a clue.
Like, whenever during the marriage, would she be wearing the uniform or not wearing the uniform?
Of course, she's a fucking Power Ranger.
Me-
God.
Megazord, dude.
The fucking she's a fucking Power Ranger.
You seem quite fixated on this. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's see. This is great podcasting. We're just on our phones now.
Yeah, because you don't know. Look at that.
You know what? What year is this from? Like the 80s?
No, 90s.
That's not. I didn't say 1970s. I said 80s. It's Jason years.
90.
93, something like that.
95.
95. 30 years ago. So, did she age well?
I don't
So
care.
see if you're right.
I don't care.
If we're gonna go,
It don't
if we're
matter.
gonna go back in time, then I'll
does
show you who
not
I'm
matter.
marrying. This lady's probably dead as hell. She has to be. Yep, that's it. Grace Kelly from Rear Window. She died in 1982. So likelihood of us getting married, probably slim. Probably not gonna work. She was born in 1929, so she missed the Titanic, but she was certainly learned about it. I'll show you a picture of her from Rear Window. Grace Kelly, Rear Window.
Whoa, sounds like some TMZ stuff.
This her. She's just a foxy lady from the 50s. And she's like 25 in that, I think, probably.
Gotcha.
Roughly. So I can pull that now.
Damn. So you like the pearls or something?
I think it's just the she feels sophisticated. It's a sophisticated beauty, I think. I don't know. Maybe but that's a crazy callback to Clutching the Pearls. Whenever you broke your knee and the people at the basketball game were like, "Oh no," holding their purse.
Yeah, they did do that.
Every time I hear about pearls, though, I think about in Batman versus Superman, where like the opening credits is like Bruce Wayne's parents being, and they fucking yanked the pearls off of her. It's like in slow motion, they're all falling down.
That's the iconic scene.
Yeah, dude.
Martha.
Damn, dude. Would you
Fuck, Mary killed Martha Wayne.
Martha Wayne. We can't.
Your
You can't.
entire
Well, you're gonna
roof
fuck.
just.
You're gonna fuck, marry, and then kill Martha Wayne. Because if you said that, you said you kill.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be
Like the classic fuck, marry, kill is like the Three Stooges, or like I don't know, Blink-182, or the Chipettes. I don't know, a lot of cartoons. I think I have a problem. Oh well. I think I'm for sure gonna make the clip. Whatever we were talking about at minute 56 was, I think it was the piss stuff. The guys around town pissing. It's very funny. Well, I mean, we did 80 minutes. It's pretty good. 80 minutes is not too shabby.
Are you wanting to go longer?
If you want to, but I also want to preserve it for whenever you come back on the podcast. If you ever say yes to that, so we don't want to go over too many topics. I listen to guys who podcast for at least an hour or 2 hours, even more, every week together. I'm like, I don't know how you can even do that. But they just have the one I'm referencing is Tuesdays with Stories. You know Mark Normand, and he's a New York comic. He's really been crushing it for years. And the other guy's Joe List. Very cool. But they have like their own inside jokes and stuff. And I was listening to it on the way here, and I was like, I'm gonna go do this. But like, it still feels like such, because they gotta fill space. They gotta talk. They have to really dive into topics. They know how to do that. And I'm like, I just take some pointers from them whenever it comes to podcasting. And so trying to be a better host. So I appreciate you being on. Appreciate it a lot. Did you? I feel like we've warmed up to having the microphone audio in our ears. Because when we take our headphones off, it's going to sound like shit. Like the regular world sounds terrible without pro audio. So just be prepared. Just be prepared for that.
Okay.
Just be prepared for it.
All right.
Be prepared for it.
Guess so.
Did you hear the podcast intro on Dave and Shannon's? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I don't know if
There's a bunch of drums and me. I actually, because I want to tell you, when I go, you're listening to Mama's Garage Podcast. That's me in my closet, and I sucked up helium out of a balloon. It's no voice enhancer or like what's it called, like a pitch shifter. Nope, it's me on helium. Me on helium.
Well, yeah.
83 minutes. We got some good parts. So we're gonna get a good clip out of this for sure. I'm excited. But dude, we should just wrap up real quick. That'd probably be it. Got any plugs? That's what happens. I listen to so many podcasts. I'm just like, that's what happens. What are your dates? It's just always comedians being like, I'll be in Omaha, Nebraska at the Funny Bone. Just shit like that. You don't have any dates. When's your next surgery?
Yeah, I don't know. I probably will have one soon.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just by the fact of saying that. 'Cause that's how the other ones happen, remember?
It's manifesting.
Went sicko mode. Remember that?
Ooh, sicko mode. I forgot about sicko mode, dude.
so many waves of memes. Like remember like the Markiplier Lord Farquaad memes.
Yeah.
It just shit just divulged to nonsense for a little bit.
I was just talking about like, do you remember being in PE when we were doing kickball and I was like, just sick him out. I kicked it and then that kid dove for it.
Oh, and then he broke the fuck out of his arm.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
Oh,
and so and then Marcus was like, "Oh, what's gonna happen to you next?"
and then it did. I do remember that. Yeah. Fuck. Wait. That was that 7th or 8th grade because it was one of the years.
Both. Yeah, it happened both years.
One of the years, Corbin Hamlin, he went sicko mode in the locker room because he was going like he did like 107 on the Pacers test, and then they call him a try-hard. I didn't even know that was a word, and then he got like insanely mad about that.
Yeah, because no one wants to sit on the sideline and watch for the Pacer test record. Like he's a cool dude now. I've seen him because he goes here to IU.
One of my good Bloomington friends.
Yeah, I ran into him a couple times. Said what's up. But he was going for like the middle school Pacer test record,
and it was again. We were all gonna play dodgeball unless if he stopped. We're just like, bro.
I didn't care because it was like the couple days after the injury happened, so I couldn't do anything anyway. So I was just sitting there, and then I was waiting by the door because you know how he made us wait before the bell rang.
Yes,
and like Dallas came out of the locker room. And he's like, Marcus just beat the shit out of like 4 people.
Yeah. That was good times. I mean, I remember just like, I was on like one side of the locker and I was like, what's going on over there? And then I just, and like, because Corbin's teeth were out like a canine, like a, and I was like, oh no. Because I was always so worried about getting hurt when I was that young. I was like, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble, sir.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I didn't even know what a try-hard was, and I learned about it then.
I guess people were calling him try because they wanted to play dodgeball.
Yeah, dude. Which I mean,
like I get going for like the extra mile.
Sure.
But you ran like 3 extra miles in those laps.
I wonder what I would score on that now because I have pretty good cardio. I haven't run in a while, but
I don't
want to. Yeah, surgery be tomorrow if that's the case. Yeah. But I want to do that test again. But also, I remember that being like the meme, the Fitnessgram Pacer test, and then I heard it at school, and I was like, "Oh my! I didn't know it was a real thing. That's crazy."
Yeah.
Yeah. The goal in 7th grade was like, if boys can get to 60, you were solid. And I did 61, and I was like,
"Yeah, that's what everyone did. Everyone did stopped. One after.
Everyone did 60, and then that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone did 60, and then they were like, "Okay, let's play dodgeball."
Yeah, like, all right, we all got an A. We're good. And Corbin's like, 107. And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. It's just pretty funny.
Yeah, because that's... But
I missed all of it.
It would be all right. I mean, you got to tell the story a little bit after, whatever.
Yeah.
But no. That shit was fun, though. Damn. School memories. I miss school, like the social aspect. I mean, I get it at work and stuff where I'm just like, I see people every day, but it's fun. But I mean, just the, because all I would care about now is just like cracking jokes in class. That's all I would do. I would probably be just a nuisance because of that. But I would just have so much fun crushing if that was the case. Because I didn't have any sort of reputation for that until I was like 16, and then I would bomb all the time in Dr. Peterson's class. I'd still bomb now, but I'd know when to cut in and stuff, and it would just be. I just love a classroom environment. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
Don't get any more. Miss it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I miss high school. I just miss being younger and having less responsibilities.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I certainly. My responsibilities are in check. We're good there. It's all right. But it does you can't get away with as much as you used to. You're like, oh well, you gotta like the bare minimum raises. I think is basically what happens. Because you can just be a fuck. You can just go to work and then not do shit after. You just do the bare minimum and you'd be fine. You'd be a member of society. It just wouldn't be very cool, I guess. Wouldn't be very productive. But I don't know. This isn't a philosophical podcast at all.
Socrates and Aristotle.
You said Socrates? I thought you said Socrates, like a jersey.
No.
Oh no.
I took an ancient Greek course, so I had to learn about all those
all those people. Yeah, remember you talked to me over at that table last time I was here, like the first time I was here last year. I learned so much about that stuff.
Yeah.
Don't remember a thing about it.
Linear A and B. Oh my goodness.
You know some stuff about some stuff. Greek mythology.
Yeah.
You believe in all the crystals and shit?
No, that's not the crystals and shit.
I just filed that. I filed that into my brain as shit I would never be into.
Yeah.
And it just was funny. I was like, this is gonna piss him off if I rub that together. Crystals.
But yeah, Greek mythology is like Zeus, Ares, Poseidon, Hermes, Apollo, Athena. I forget the rest of them.
Did you at least get like a good grade in the class?
Yeah, I think I got a B- because you had to learn, like, we read the Odyssey, we read the Iliad, or part of it. We read a lot of hymns, like Hymn to Apollo.
Damn, that's so fucking boring. It's so fucking boring, dude. I'm sorry. Sounds like you're into it, but I'm just like, bro.
It's not, though.
All those words.
It's not.
It just sounds like it's just everyone was covered in sand, and no
It's
one.
not,
And it was
at the same time,
it was like a land and time before entertainment.
it sounds stupid, but at a time in history, people believe this over any other major religion ever. And they made sacrifices. So, like...
God of grapes, eh?
You can't just be like, oh, they think it's stupid now, so it's stupid. But, hey, we're doing the same exact thing, but it's not stupid.
Right, yeah. I know. We had a deep-ass talk over some Pizza X about religion and everything. It was fun.
Yeah, what a
and
time.
then I was like, I guess it's midnight. You're like, I got class tomorrow. I was like, I got work at 4 p.m. tomorrow. I guess I'll go home.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I have a much better schedule now. Because goddamn, what a fuck I was right around that time.
Dude, I was playing with... I was going to have to do all those country songs on my set list.
Yeah, I deleted that playlist, but whatever song we did, like, we did Brazil by some dude. Did you hate that song?
I hate pop music.
Yeah,
I hate pop music.
Mm-hmm. And their idea of success was like, we're talking about the band from last year, by the way, guys. We're like, bro, we're gonna win over all of the alumni dads. And I'm like, that's our audience, huh?
No, I don't even care. Like, I just don't want to play that.
I think you
shit.
just wanted to play live was the problem, right? And
and pop music is just 4 chords, and dude,
not very fun.
I will say something. You know, the movie Scary Movie.
Yeah, I watched the third one on Sunday night, I think.
Tell me that
Actually, that movies are hilarious.
This
so
doesn't just sound exactly like every like Sabrina Carpenter song. Oh wait. Oh fuck, that's the wrong video. Like, you can put that voice. That's what every Sabrina Carpenter song. Like,
yeah, cause
what?
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, yesterday morning. So I was up from 9 p.m. Sunday to 11 p.m. Monday, and I did this. I got to work at like 6 o'clock, and I clock in at like 7:30. So I spent there's a gym there, so I was in the gym. New album's good. I listened to it at the gym before work, and I was like, dude. Turn on go-go juice right now.
Yeah, she's got a really good vocal range. But
certainly, but I just like her whole aesthetic because also "Man Child" has been stuck in my head for days, and I also don't like pop music,
chords.
but I feel like what some of them do is that they understand the game, they know how to play it, so they know how to they know how to be successful. And even though it feels like they're kind of selling out, I feel like there's like been a whole system.
Is that not like the Webster's definition of selling out?
Certainly, yeah. But it's also like, I don't know. It is fun just because people will enjoy it for like the face value, where it's like, oh, I fucking love this radio hit. But also, it's like behind the scenes. I don't think Yeah, it is selling out. You're right. But I mean, like, making bags, bro. And I bet she's fun to watch live too. I would totally watch her live.
Yeah, that's the thing about pop shows, because you gotta like equate it. Because if you don't have all the light shows and the backup dancers, it just looks like a high school talent show.
That's true. Yeah.
Because it's just about 4 people playing 4 chords the whole
right.
time.
Mm-hmm.
You're just
so if you don't have that stuff, you got to put forth like natural energy, which is what I try to do with a drum set. You want to put on a show, even if we're just in a room by ourselves, right? Which that's why I totally like. I used the tinted plates thing last year as like a way. I was like, oh, I got a promotion. Their drummer didn't want to come back, so I'm gonna be there full time. I was like, I don't know how to say fuck off because I just didn't want to be a part of it anymore. So I was like, I gotta like figure out a way to get out of this. I don't know.
I was on the same thing.
And I was like, man. But then you and I didn't talk for months, and I was like, I hope I didn't piss Drew off. I'm sure I'll run into him again. And then I forget what triggered. I was like, whatever I talked to you about, it was like in the past couple of months.
Saw Joey at a party or something.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Yeah. Joey Post. What the glue. He's the glue.
Yeah.
He'll appreciate us talking about him. Got to get him back on. Because I was talking to Coden. I was like, what if I got you, Coden, Holly Gallion, and then like Carter and Eric, and he'll be around as well. Like we like a 5-person pod episode where we just like we just reminisce about homeroom and shit, and it'd just be a lot of first perspectives, and it'll be fun. That's a good posse. That'd be good.
Posse.
That's good. Yeah, I learned that word from
Red
Beastie
Dead.
Boys.
Oh.
The posse to effect or something like that. It's off License to Ill.
I thought it was gonna be Red Dead.
Oh no. I know Red Dead's a good game. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I never played it.
It's a great game.
Sounds good. Let's wrap this shit up.
All right.
I guess if you're hearing this, tomorrow, this is coming out on September 13th, so tomorrow I have a show.
Damn, you still listening?
The fuck you doing? It's probably just my cousin Charlie at work. We love Charles. Now I have a show tomorrow in Terre Haute doing comedy at this place called Terre Haute Brewing Co.
Oh.
And then I'm hosting a show in Martinsville for comedy. It's upstairs at Greeks at the Groggy Goat. That'd be a good time. I probably should link the sign up sheet in the description for that. Save $5, and then check this out. You don't even know about this, but maybe you don't. In October, it's about 6 weeks from this past Saturday, I'll be playing a show in Louisville, playing drums.
Oh.
With a guy named Ryan, because we're in which I don't think this is your speed, but this is certainly down my alley. We're in a 21 Pilots tribute band, and that's pretty cool. He DM'd me back in like June, I think, and he was like, "Hey man, I saw your stuff. I think it's great. Do you want to be your favorite drummer in the world for a night?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Basically, it's not. It broke it down in other English, but I was like, "That's insane." I'm gonna get paid for it and stuff, so that'll be a cool show. It's really cool. I've done a few rehearsals with them now. Ran through everything. It's gonna be a fun time. But that's October 18th at Vernon Lanes in Louisville, Kentucky. So that'd be cool. Very excited about that. I'm gonna take my shirt off for a lot of it. I'm gonna shave all my chest hair off.
All right.
I look pretty good without any chest hair. My shit grew back in like 6 weeks though. I did it back in July. You ever do that? You ever shave off your body hair? You're like, oh, I kind of miss it. And then it's like, dude, we'll be back. We're going to be back. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean.
Like that? Do you ever shave all your face off at all?
I mean, I've been doing the sides for a while, and I need to.
Farming it.
But, yeah.
Taking a hoe to your face.
I usually just trim the stash.
Yeah. You got a solid stash. I was looking at it in the light, glistening.
Yeah. It's all right.
I have a question. Do any of the lights work in here? I
No.
like the vibe we have. It's been very dim the whole time, but I'm just like,
Yeah, they do. I don't know. Ever since I bought my own place, I've been like on that dad mode.
you're just like fucking
Watching the AC all the time.
Yeah.
Unplugging everything that
Yeah.
I'm not using. No, but I know it sounds stupid, but you need to. Like,
save money. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I get it. Well, dude, thanks for doing it. I really appreciate it. It's about we did hour 38. Way more than I thought we'd do.
Alrighty.
That's good stuff, man. Hell yeah. Well, everybody, we'll see you next week if I can get a guest lined up. Adios. Peace.